Hey kid, Little Sam here. Are you on your way to the shop? We don't have time to waste. Let me know when you arrive. The client's already waiting.
Yo, what is up everybody? We are back, and we're on a new game. So this is going to be the second series that I've got going on this channel. I'm not sure when it's going to post. I just know that it will post. Sorry, I am moving my drink. Alright, so I'm actually really excited about this series. This is one of my favorite games that came out, a little indie project, and I love it. It is so much fun to play. If you haven't played it, this game is called Car Dealer Simulator. You basically run a really scummy used car lot, and you will see what I'm talking about as we get here.
You took way too long. Good thing you're here. I had to step out and take care of something, but I've got your first job. I found an amazing deal. The client's already on board, so everything's set. See that towing trailer in the yard? Grab it and go pick up that piece of mechanical beauty. You know the deal. It's a chunk of junk. But if you fix it right, we'll pull some cash out of it. Don't waste time. Get moving.
Trying not to make any noise while the audio is playing. Alright, so we just gotta grab that trailer, and I guess we're gonna go pick up our first car. So, this game is kind of unique in the sense of you have to go around and actually, make deals to buy used cars. You're not buying from a manufacturer, you're just buying used cars, you fix them up, and then you sell them for as much money as you can. Doing all kinds of things.
Nice job, kid.
Honestly, we're going to go ahead and skip a lot of this tutorial. I love the story in this, but I have played it more than enough to know what I'm doing. Hide those controls because we don't need them. We're also just going to just jump right in front of that car. I don't know why we have to fuel up, but we're going to go ahead and do that. We're just being a menace to society right now. We try to be as accurate as possible. Oh, and it's on the other side. I forgot about that. I'm used to my last playthrough where it was not. Actually, was I on the right side? This car is so damaged, it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah. Okay, so it was on that side. That's funny. That's fine. We just gotta get gas. Man, I'm not used to. I haven't been playing for a couple of days, so it's just a little snatchy for me. That's fine now. So now we're gonna go ahead and drive across town. We're gonna go pick up our first car, and we're gonna show you what we gotta do. Like I said, I'm not really concerned about following the law in this game. As far as I'm aware, there is no cop presence at all. So, and if there is, you'll see very later on why. I'm not worried about it at all. I wish that tutorial hadn't popped up because I could have just immediately, backed this trailer up, got it ready to literally grab. But now I got to deal with, I lost my rhythm. I love losing my rhythm. Drop the extensions. Yeah, this is gonna be nicer once we get the bigger vehicle. Alright, now we run back to base. Got our first car. It'll be nice. I'm also going to fix this truck up. You are able to sell this pickup truck. I would advise you do not. Late game. You will need a vehicle for smaller movements because you'll see why once we get in later game where we've got our own fleet of mechanics and everything to work for us.
Did you pick up that beauty? Listen, don't worry about the mechanics.
So he's gonna have us immediately take it over to get it washed. Which that's fine. It shouldn't be able to run and drive on its own. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and park the truck over here because we will not be needing it while we're cleaning this up. So if you guys like Car Mechanic Simulator, you'll love this game. We're going to rotate the nozzle. A lot easier to spray it this way. And as we go, we will get, honestly, we're going to have a rough time regardless, at least until we get a lot of the more automation. Which it is nice to have that automation, but, you know, there is something that's fun about just starting this game and getting to do everything yourself. So now we go over to water. Eventually we'll be able to wax and polish these vehicles, which will just make them even better. And it'll give us an extra 3% bonus whenever we go to sell it. Yeah, that 3% doesn't sound like a lot, but it does add up whenever you get all the little bonuses for fixing stuff. Go and wash this baby up nice and clean. We'll be able to fix the license plates and everything later on. We definitely could go get it right now, which would add us a little bit of money. I'm not too worried about that right now. Yeah, I know how to play that. I wish there was a button to be able to turn that off because that is so intrusive. It's wild. So I'm just gonna take pictures. Basically, you're just trying to get pictures of these little hot spots here. I need to turn down this music. I've got the audio down low, but God, it's a little loud. Or it's just an annoying beat. I'm not sure. We are definitely... I am happy with the Breaking Copyright Royalty-Free Music channel because I didn't get a copyright notice on my last video. So yeah. Alright, so this is basically just telling us how to sell a car. I'll show you. We go into the car shop here. Car shop here will show you every vehicle that is out. We'll also talk about how to buy better cars later on. Right now we're going to go up here to our ads. We're going to open up. We're going to go to our vehicle. You need to have pictures of your vehicle with those 7 points. You can either take 7 individual pictures, or you can just take 2 pictures to get everything. There is better ways to do that later. So I didn't check the tire pressure, but we got the 3% bonus for tire pressure, 7.5 bonus for being washed, and then the 5% bonus because we got pictures. So this is your offer price. So whatever the market value is, $6,200. We can up that price quite a bit. As you can see here, like if we put it up to 12,000, so over 200% bonus, we're not going to get any buyers. But as we drop this number lower, the bar will change from red to yellow to green. So my goal is I always try to keep it in the green, mainly because in the green, you're not going to have to worry about dealing with... a lot of customers will come in, they will pay that price pretty quickly. You could drop it down lower, you're just going to have to deal with it a lot, and I do not negotiate. If I set a price, that's the price I settle for. I don't care if I have to sit there for a couple of days. Obviously, while we're doing this video, if I have to extend said time, then so be it. I can always go in and post-edit it. But we're going to go ahead and post that auction, which I think he's going to tell us to... Okay, no, it's just going to tell us when to open and close. So we can open. So now we're just going to get a bunch of people just mindlessly walking up here. And they're going to try to undersell us on our amazing deal of a car. Which, by the way, if I... Oh, I don't have the tool yet to inspect the vehicle. We could probably check the listing. I didn't see how many miles we have on it. Because, like I said, we're charging $8,000 for this vehicle. And it's got 173,000 miles. 8,000 isn't horrible for an 85, but, you'll see where we start cutting corners to make our money in the end of the day. We only have $400, so there's not really much we can do till people start coming in to buy. In fact, we should be able to see them. Yeah, there's a customer right now, because they'll turn in here, and there's 2 more. So they are coming this way now. And then I'll talk about a little bit of the way that I buy cars, and I flip them in this game. Like I said, I try to go for the most money I can. right now in early game, we don't have a lot of options. As you get later in the game, there are certain brands that they sell really well and they sell really fast. And then there are other ones that they're just kind of stinkers. This, 4-door little sedan here, it's not one that sells. But if we can buy a bunch of them and flip them for quick cash in early game, it's great. And she's already given us the MILF. Alright. We're not going to worry about that too much. Okay. So, and then in here, we have the ability to do body work. This is something I have to do in real life. And I love doing body work, don't get me wrong. But God, you do it in a video game and you think, oh, I can do that. Yeah, and then you do it in real life and you realize, oh, this wasn't that easy. Yeah, that's about what my experience was with this whole thing. But what we're actually going to do, we're going to wash this car first. And I'm going to show off doing body work. Because we're just going to have to wait for, someone to come and buy that vehicle. And, of course, as soon as I do, someone's already here. Okay, so we'll show the negotiation window. They're probably not going to take the price. Yeah, see, now they're going to undershoot me. I could negotiate, but I'm losing thousands of dollars if I take that. And there's almost no chance I'm going to get her up towards 8K. So, we're just going to ignore that because we're going for the maximum profit. Like I said, I can wait here all day. It ain't that big of a deal. So we're going to go ahead and start washing this car. If you do want to see, you can hit X and it will show you what all is dirty on your vehicle or what needs work. And that's already someone here again. Okay. We're going to make them wait for a second. Because I want to get at least foam on this car. Like I said, this is not going to be the car that, we do anything with. This is going to be our personal vehicle. But hey, it's nice to have a nice personal vehicle, Because, we gotta have pride in our work here. We got plenty of time. I'm pretty sure the job doesn't expire. So, there's not really a reason to worry. Alright. Now we can go talk to the customer. Yeah, I'm coming. You're probably not going to give me my deal either, are you? Yeah, no. You're going to say no to that guy, too. And no, if you do get to him earlier, it doesn't actually change anything. And some of you might be furious that we're doing this, but hey, I insist that I've been able to make millions within the first 20 days of this game. Just by being kind of stingy and knowing, how to get the maximized profits out of stuff. Of course, we've got another person here. Well, that's fine, because like I said, we're gonna wash this vehicle. They can wait a couple of seconds for us to get done washing. We want to make our personal vehicle shine. This is a vehicle we're gonna be stuck with for quite a while, so it's only right that we get it nice and shiny. Come on. You want to pop. There you go. Alright. And our value for that vehicle is now increased too. No. We're not going to accept that. Do not care. Yeah, okay. It is a story item we have to get. That's fine. Pull our truck in here. I try to do as much as I can. So this is body work, which I think there is a tutorial it tells us to do later, but we're going to go ahead and start on this vehicle. Like I said, we got a lot of downtime. Every vehicle we get, we are going to do this, body work and paint on. It takes forever to do it. But if it needs body work, it's better to do it because we will get the most money out of doing this process. And as we level up, we'll get better. We'll get actual grinding tools, and it'll make everything so much nicer. But for now, this is the best we've got. And yeah, this is what the game is. So hopefully you all enjoy this. Again, like Truck Sim, it's a game that I'm not really worried about getting views on. This is a game I'm going to be playing regardless. I just like to be able to do videos on it, because I think it would be fun to watch. And yeah, it gives me a little bit more opportunity to do editing too if needed. This starter vehicle it's a project. Most people, they probably wait, but me, no. I'm going straight for the big project. We got to sand, then we got to do all the putty work. Filling in all these scratches with nice glazing putty and Bondo. We got to make this vehicle look, at least half of its miles that is on the odometer. If you don't take pride in your own vehicle, well, I mean, how can we be the scummiest sailor in, I think we're in Washington State? I could be wrong. I honestly can't ever remember. It doesn't matter either way. Knock down some more of this rust. And yeah, it is a long process. Once we get going and we get the actual upgrade, because we will go for this upgrade first. Although I kind of want to do the car wash too, because the car wash would allow us to get. It's kind of a toss-up between either doing the car wash or doing the body shop, because you use both of them really often. The washing area, we would get more money because we'd be able to polish our vehicles. But with this, a lot of these vehicles will end up requiring body work. Because, we can just get more money out of it. We still haven't had anyone show up for that vehicle. So we're going to take our spatula. And basically we're just going to go over all of this, and we're just going to spray on our Bondo. I was going to say glazing putty, but no, this is 100% just Bondo we're putting on. Which I don't think you would use Bondo in this instance. But, it is what it is. I know I sure as hell wouldn't. Listen, anytime I've ever used Bondo, it's normally to cover up a major dent or something. Something that it wouldn't get noticed otherwise. But never for paint work. That I just, would hit with a sander and run. But, yeah. Hey, we got another customer. Will this be our lucky customer that actually wants to buy what we're selling? We will find out. Yeah, this is gonna take a minute. I'm gonna at least do the last part of this rear, and then we'll go talk to that customer. So, I want to keep moving because I have no confidence if we're gonna get the sale here. Yeah. All right. See, that's why I was like, yeah, I could deal with that, or I could, just go straight to, hey, I'm gonna finish what I'm doing. If we make money, we make money. If not, well, we're at least gonna keep working on our vehicle. The nice thing is this doesn't cost us any money to do, so this is really just straight vanity. But after this is done, more than likely we will be doing a cut. I probably won't include most of the repairs either, unless that is, at least in the beginning stages. Whenever we get to the bigger ones, maybe I'll include them, or at least the start of them. That can be kind of fun to watch, but... Another person, let's see if they sell. No. Again, the reason why I'm turning down all of these offers, it's literally cutting thousands of dollars that we could be earning. If we sell it for $8,000, we make a $1,500 profit. And you know that extra 1,500, that's more money to put into cars. You know that's make or break in this used car business here. It's not like it's a bad deal. It's just it ain't a blue deal. So people are going to walk in here. They of course are going to try to negotiate, and it's our job basically to tell them to go punch sand. You know, because hey, we only deliver the best here at Claw Motors. I really cannot see what I'm doing. There we go. But yeah, it'll be nice once we get the bigger body shop. That is definitely for sure. But yeah, we're sanding down all of this putty right now. Guys, if Car Mechanic 26 comes out and it has this ability to do like this kind of work, I will be ecstatic. Because this is actually fun. So now we get to paint. Which for now is just a rattle can. Which, you know, every upgrade will make the vehicles slowly get better to be able to do. Yeah, this takes forever. Eventually we'll be able to do this in like a couple of minutes. But for now, this is the best we've got. Oh, love getting to paint these vehicles though. It is relaxing being able to paint. It is kind of funny, you know, that we would be doing a like full automotive paint job though with a rattle can. That I don't know how well that would look, especially in this like metallic blue. Like, I mean, you know, if like it was a small little scuff or something, I could definitely see it. But like, we're doing full body work with a rattle can. But you know, your mileage is going to vary on a rattle can. All right. I was hoping that was going to be the sale right there. I was really, really hoping. Oh well. More than likely going to have to do a time skip here. Go. Our car is looking all nice and beautiful. Oh, it looks amazing. Go ahead and pull back around. We're going to go ahead and hook up to our trailer here. Alright. And I will return once we get an actual customer here willing to pay the price for this car. Let's see if this guy's going to do it. Actually, is that a woman? That's a woman. Woo! Oh no, that's a dude. All right. Yeah, no. All right. So I will catch you all here in just a minute. Well, it's been like 3 minutes. Literally just sat back down. This lady comes up. Hey, good offer. I'll take it for $8K. There we go. Big money. $3,000
Well, kid, you
profit.
really nailed it today.
Whoa.
You've earned your rest today.
So, that is going to be the end of day one for us. We restored our truck. We sold a car that we got for free for $8,000. And here in the next episode, we're going to buy a bunch more vehicles. And it's going to be fun. So, I will catch you all in the next episode.